Hello, my name is Laura Marcela Montoya Manrique. My code is 2022120300001. The class is English 4. The program is Comercio y Finanzas Internacionales and the University is Republicana. The topic this week is present perfect versus simple past. Okay, the topic's present perfect. The present perfect is combination the present of the past. Your auxiliary verbs is have or has depend the use subject. When subject is she, he, it, the use verb is has. But when the subject is I, you, when, they, I use auxiliary verbs have. The verbs can be for regulars or irregulars, and the termination of action can be ado, ido, so, to, show. In this picture, I have three examples. Affirmative sentences example. I have seen that movie. Composition is subject plus have plus past participle verbs and complement. In the second picture is example, he has done her homework. And in the third picture is a negative sentences. The composition on the negative sentences is subject plus have or has not or haven't or hasn't plus past participle verb plus complement. In this picture, in the example is she hasn't traveling termination the verb ed to Colombia yet. Okay, In this picture, I have two examples. And the negative sentences, the structure, I have subject plus have or has not, haven't or hasn't, plus past participle verb plus complement. In this example, work have not. The example is you have not cleaned the termination ed in the verb cleaned complement your room. And the finally picture is a question sentences. Your structure is have or has plus subject plus past participle verb plus complement plus and question mark. The example is have you study the verb finish ed. The example is have you ever studied grammar? The verb termination and id. In this picture is the tips. I see the grammatic and study this lection. I read fast this picture. Present perfect tips to the present perfect. The present perfect is a combination of present and past. The auxiliary verb is have or has depending on the subject. When the subject is she, he, or it is used has. When the subject is I, you, they, or we is used have. The verb can be regular or irregular. The termination of the action can be ha oído sotto show. This picture I saw see grammatic. And in this picture is I have an example in affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and question sentence, your structure and example. Okay, in this picture, the is the simple past. The tips to the simple past is in affirmative sentences, the verb is in the past tense and can be regular or irregular verbs. In a negative sentences, the auxiliary is did, but not or didn't, and the verb is in the present. And the question to the auxiliary did is plain at the beginning of the sentences and the verb in the present. And the simple past complement of the sentence indicate that the action happens on a date in the past tense. The example in this picture the form affirmative sentence, the structure is subject plus verb in past regular irregular plus complement. First example, I studied for the exam last night. Second example, in affirmative sentences, I played the verb finish termination ID soccer yesterday. And the last picture is negative sentences. The structure subject I did not or didn't plus verb in present plus complement. This example is I didn't eat an apple this morning. Okay, in this picture I have two examples. The one example is negative sentences and the second is a question sentence. And first, the structure is subject plus did not or didn't plus verb in the present plus a complement. The example is I did not play tennis last week. The verb is play or the verb is in present. And in this example, this did not or didn't. The second picture, the example is question sentence, and the structure is did plus subject plus verb in the present plus complement and question mark. The example is, did you cook breakfast last morning? The verb is in present, it's cook, and more. This is a topic with week. Bye bye. This picture is topic simple past. I read fast. This picture tips to simple past. In affirmative sentences, the verb is in the past and tense and can be regular or irregular. In the negative sentences, the auxiliary is didn't and the verb is in the present. And the question on the auxiliary did is applied at the beginning of the sentence and it is verb is the present. The simple past complement of the sentence indicate that the action happened on date in the past time. This picture is toppings. Okay, that picture is grammatic. The example in affirmative sentences of the structure, an example, and negative sentence structure or example, and question sentence or example. I picture I have so study the grammatic, the grammatic in affirmative, negative, and question sentence.